Hail Internet, I am Lord VikingBeard. Welcome to Terraria, a procedurally generated 2D open world game about exploration, upgrading and fighting myriad monsters. You play you, or someone else. Using the character creator, you can spend as much or as little time making a perfect avatar that you will almost immediately cover in armor and never see again for the rest of the game, as the armors look really cool and you do not. So you will begin your adventure in the world of Terraria, or Splore, or Ding Dong 25, whatever you choose to name your land. You begin in a flattish plain next to a guide, who will be almost completely useless, as Terraria Wiki serves the same purpose without letting monsters into your house. Bury him now. With that important step taken, you can do as you please. But don't do as you please. Build a house, you fool. You wasted half the day burying that useless pleb and it's getting dark. Chop down some trees, build a small box around you and cry through the night as monsters swarm around trying to get at you and your tasty, tasty flesh. Failing that, spend the night being slaughtered over and over again as you desperately try to build a serviceable shelter, or return to one you built earlier and foolishly left because you saw a shooting star, and you'll be damned if you're going to let something that shiny get away. Having survived your first night and finally put a front door on your house, you are now free to explore the immediate vicinity, at which point you will find yourself a stone's throw from the dreaded corruption and become deaded from corruption beasts. Well done! Having learned that death surrounds you on both sides, you will embark on a journey to the center of the earth to find materials and build equipment you need to fight off all the beasties of the land and chop up a few bosses while you're at it. In Terraria, you go from humble beginnings, being murdered by sentient goo, to eventually fighting enormous bosses and battling wave-based hordes single-handed or with a few friends. The game is great solo or multiplayer. You will rarely be without a goal to achieve, whether that be finding or crafting some epic equipment, or finally taking down that giant boss to promptly take his drops and craft epic equipment. You are constantly rewarded for your efforts, and given new challenges to overcome, with yet more rewards to reap. It's very compelling, and once it gets its claws into you, Terraria will not let go. This is compounded by the fact that the developers are still adding vast free content updates, and as of recording, we are days off the fabled 1.3 update that will bring swathes of new content and visual upgrades to make an already appealing 16-bit art style look magnificent. You can grab Terraria on Steam for $5.99, and it is probably the best money you will ever spend on gaming. Odin approved. There are hundreds of hours worth of content for those dedicated to eking out every last ounce of gameplay, and even more to come. Farewell, and thanks for watching.